Greetings and welcome, mercenaries, to this, well, let's just call it final episode of, let's have a look at Warbanners. Now, just to give a point for why I'm calling this the last episode, I do like this game for what it offers, and I quite would like to let's play it when it's out, officially. As it stands, I kind of don't want to deprive anyone of watching and wanting to play this game of the experience of learning the story on their own, before I go and spoil it all with my admittedly slightly poor choices. But before we do that, we have one more mission I want to do. This Orcish brand of siege. As the long weeks of waiting came to an end, news arrived that the orcs were stirring too. Roderick was sharing a drink with the griffins when a tall, armored man strode toward him. Roderick recognized him as General Burles, King Haldric's campaign leader. The whole of Burles' face was transformed by a livid scar. Legend had it that when he had been a lieutenant, a heavy orc sword had cleft his face, miraculously missing his eye. Burles had fought through the injury, earning the respect of his subordinates and the predictable nickname Scar. "I have work for you, mercenaries," General Burles declared. "Orcs have besieged the town of Rowell, located a few kilometers to the east of our camp. Go immediately to support the town's garrison. It is weak and won't hold out for long." "As you wish, General," Roderick said. "But may I ask why the Royal Army is not better placed to assist Rowell?" General Burles shook his head. "The Royal Army will not mobilize for this nuisance." His authoritative tone allowed no argument. The guttural cries of the orcs and the ominous beat of war drums echoed in Roderick's ears as the silver griffins approached Rowell. The mercenaries reached the town in time to witness great rocks plunge from the sky, disappearing behind Rowell's wooden paling walls. The air hummed with arrows. The orcs had already grown sick of their siege. The assault had begun. So it's a siege mission! Yay! Now, this is a little bit different from a typical battle, in that we're gonna have to kind of be smarter about placement, because for one thing, they have a catapult, which is manned by this orc warrior. Now, the catapult is not a terribly accurate weapon, but when it hits, it does 12 damage. If it misses and the scatter hits you, it does 6 damage, and it will pretty much always stun you if it does hit. So that's kind of a problem. They also have these trolls. Now, these trolls are somewhat slow, but they do 14 damage if they hit. And let's see, they have a carrion feast, so they can heal if they eat a corpse. They have a deafening roar. They are huge. So they are easy to hit with archers. And they are unstoppable and they regenerate health. They also have a lot of health. They can cut down trees. Yeah, not nasty, but mostly there's these orcs carrying these ladders. If they hit the wall, they can use the ladders to climb up. Now, of course, I don't really want to allow this, but it may also offer an opportunity for us to sally out of the walls, because, well, going through the gate is a bit tricky, since this passageway is actually a lot more narrow than it looks. Most of this is just archers and warriors. There's a war boss back here. I believe they also have a shaman, yeah, which does a poison cloud, a fireball, and lightning. So a basic mage, really. He's got a good chance to hit, but that may be because he's in range of the commander here. Alright, let's get set up. I'm not entirely sure I want to do this. This section of wall is probably a little bit more vulnerable than this one. I don't think I will be able to stop any of the orcs actually scaling the wall, because there's just too many of them and I can't bring them down fast enough. Never mind the fact that there's just a few too many of them. Right, this will have to be doing it. This will have to be doing it. What am I doing? Talk English. Right, well, let's see. Standing on this X receives a 2 to accuracy, plus 4 to evasion, and the ranged units receive +2 range. So that's... yeah, standing on the wall does that. Alright, well, that's good. And right now I'm just trying to get into position to deal with whatever comes. Now, as you can see, there's only one way in. It's through here. So let's block the door. Well, I say block. And I just kind of want to save my mana for something a little bit more urgent. Yeah, I can only do that around me, alright? Yeah. So I'll just save it for now. Let the orcs come. Now the town's defenders luckily are not too bad at shooting, but they don't shoot at what you think that you want to shoot at. And... alright, so... let's see if I can actually bring these trolls down. Alright, not quite close enough. Miss. Well, let's poison them at the very least. I can't hit them through gate. I didn't think I could, but I wanted to check anyway. Not much else I can do with the people on the wall. Just face that way. And that'll have to do, I think. I mean, I could put the priestess on the wall to give her more range, but she doesn't hit anywhere near as good as she needs to, so... well, luckily we have the same ideas. And... well, at least they're not hitting for me. Alright, well... can you heal him? No. You need at least 4 action points. Alright, let's focus fire. Now you can throw a knife, so let's do that. They should confer bleeding on you, so you're now losing damage, which should, in combination with the poison, actually counteract your regeneration, so hopefully that will actually kill you a little bit faster. Right. And hopefully the fire will actually spread. And that goes... Ah! Ouch, 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 ouch. Bastards. Well, Roderick is badly damaged, but still alive. Alright, let's kill you. Now she does have first aid. Should I use that? Can't do another throwing knife for 2 more turns. Is it worth it to stun him? I kind of would like a little bit more target, more people for that. Just keep an eye on that, and I think... And come on, focus on the ogre here. Alright, there come the ladders. Ouch! Alright, that was a rage potion, and there goes the gate. Well, let's fall back. Kinda wish I could move through my own units, but I can't. Right, so... I find it a bit tricky to see, but... I think if from this ladder they can move up onto here... I just don't quite have enough men to deal with that. So let's just hope I can deal with this frontal invasion. And then we can sally forth once we have dealt with the ogres. Ah, darn. Lost one of the defenders. Well, he poisoned himself as well. Miss. Right. There's no danger from over here. So I'm just gonna fall back from that side. Because I need to shore up the defenses over there. I definitely want to take out the shaman if at all possible. Alright, come on. And there he goes. Alright, we've got a Ripper over there. Let's just focus on killing this shaman and got a better chance to hit the one on the ladder. And now my units are all stuck. So I kind of wish I could move here, but that's actually walls, so can't do that. Alright, anyone else who has not moved that I can actually move? No. I wish you guys would really focus your fire a bit more. Enough with the damn poison already. Right. Let's try to get rid of these rippers. Wish this guy would get out of the way. He's so annoying. Alright. Now, win or lose, I'm not gonna be able to do this mission again, I think. Right, we're suffering a little bit from lack of morale. Can't be having that. Yeah, unfortunately one of my own units got caught in that, but well, that's fine. Did he just hit his own guy? Get out of the way! Ah, great, now I can't move into the hex with the fire. So I can't do the proper flanking maneuver. And lost one of my archers. Yeah, that's no good. My units are getting so low on stamina, they're actually getting auto-hitted. Just go away. Now, I knew this siege was going to be hard, but, you know, you never know quite how hard. Oh, screw off. And there goes another soldier. Stop missing. Why is this guy even got that much? Illumination is giving him extra bonuses. Well, technically I should be getting bonuses as well. Yeah, well, that's gonna be a wipe. If this guy had just not stood in the way. If I'd been able to sally out, I could have taken that control of that. Potentially could take control of that thing, the catapult. Yeah, my men are broken. Yeah, they're panicked. I don't think there's anything I can do. No. Well, at least they got to kill their own guy. Yeah, well. That's a long way away, is it? I think I saved somewhere a little bit sooner. But I won't be restarting the mission at this point either. There is yeah, that's kind of difficult. I mean, I knew it was difficult. I knew going in it was difficult. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't be caught by randomness. I've been able to get outside the walls, take advantage of that, but I couldn't. Well, maybe I could have. If I'd been able to use that ladder once that orc had placed it down, but rather went to the door rather than go up the wall. At the very least, it would have given me an opening. But that's all with talking in hindsight. I honestly don't know if that would have worked. Would have liked to have tried it. Maybe I will. Someday. But not today. In any case, that's probably what I'm going to call it here. Well, my thoughts on this game. Kind of neat. It has certainly a very good level of layer of strategy and tactics that I still need to master before I can consider myself competent at this game. There's things I probably could have used, like, for instance, I could have at some point hired Ederius hero, so I could get some extra morale to start a battle. Or set a couple of fires, although I don't think that works when you're in a siege. Oh no, maybe it does work in a siege. It's this guy that doesn't work in a siege. And this guy. But in any case, maybe a dwarf would have been useful. But I can't swap them out right now. I mean, it's not like I can hire someone and keep them in reserve. I think. And who would I want? Another warrior? I mean, the runesmith is kind of neat. Got a nice bit of strength. But I don't think, yeah, maximum size of army. In any case, yes, what I was saying. Yeah, I kind of like this game. It is sort of a neat story. They could probably do another round of proofreading on the text to, you know, pick out those last few typos before they fully launch this game. And I think I sort of recommend it if you're interested in this kind of game, I guess, because it's probably a little bit niche. You have to be a little bit into the story probably, and you have to like extremely punishing difficulty, because, like I said, the earlier battles were actually sort of easy on purpose, I think. But maybe I just made the right choices or the wrong choices. You decide. But I think I've rambled on long enough. You've heard my thoughts on this game, and I'll leave it to you to decide whether or not it is actually worth your time and your money. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.